Yep. The hunt continues. Yeah, this thing looks shiny, but I know it's not. Oh. What's everyone up to, man? Hope everyone's alright today. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep doing this. But it's pretty crazy. Whoa, it got darker. Ooh. I'm gonna need to drink a lot of water. What's up, Beartick? How are you, man? I see you've been streaming a lot lately. Yeah, how are you, man? Good. Probably the most free week you've had in a while, so you streamed the whole playthrough of ZA. How was it, man? That's good to hear that you got a free week. Honestly, I should think about doing that, man. It's just so hard for me to even take a week off, man. We don't have PTO, so if I do take a week off, I'm shooting myself in the foot, so. But it is what it is. That sounds good. Yeah, I was lurking in your streams before I fell asleep, because I go to sleep like way earlier now. And I just use, like, I know it sounds bad, but, you know, I use some streams for ASMR. So I just lurk in the streams and I just pass out, man. I'll be honest. But I do want to be more active in people's streams and not just tired all the time and sleep when I do enter them. Fun game, one of the better stories in a while. Oh, okay, awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I've still been on this, man. It's been experience, I know that, you know. Almost about to hit 10K for the third phase. And I'm 15,000 right now for the fish, so it's not looking too good. And getting 200 encounters takes 2.5 hours, so that's not... It's really not good. But it's like I'm doing another set of roaming. But I think that's because I've done roamers is why I've kept on with this Magikarp for so long. Yeah, commitment is respectable. Yeah, I think I have to give it up to roaming. That's why. Because if I can find a hunt that's, like, shorter than roaming, I can do it. Even though it seems, like, very tedious to do. And that's what pretty much this fishing is. But the no bites get very annoying. Yeah, this is the worst game to fish in. I'll say that much. Like, I don't know who designed the fishing philosophy or whatever for this generation, but it's not good at all. I think my favorite fishing is in Gen 3, but specifically Fire Red Leaf Green is the best fishing. I think even Ruby Sapphire Emerald has better fishing than this game, man. Honestly. So, I just have to get through it. Once I get through it, I'll be better. I'll be way better. Because I'm already at 215 hours already. So, yeah. Thanks for the lyric, man. 3281, not bad. But yeah, thank you, Beartick. Are you going back to Sword and Shield, or are you going to stay in ZA more? You know what's been funny? You know what's really funny? Like, I think I've gotten so... I mean, I'm not old yet, but I feel so old that, like, the last 20 minutes, I could have just went to bed and passed out, like, all of a sudden. And it's only, like, what? 6 o'clock. And it's so surprising that I have these certain times where my body will, like, shut down. I woke up a little bit now talking to you guys, obviously, which is a good thing, but I'm like, what is my pattern, man? It's like so... It's like, it's a mystery. It really is. Because now, all of a sudden, I'm, like, ramped up now. You know what I mean? I'm going through it, man. I'll just tell you that much. I'm just going through it, man. Like, my body is changing, and I don't think it's for the better. Honestly. Because I shit you not, man. 20 minutes before you guys came in, I was... Bro. Like, I was seeing two. That's how bad it was. But now... I'm awake. I don't get it. I don't get what's going on with my body, man. It's weird. Focus a little longer on ZA, but I'll probably just put it in the rotation and go back to DA hunting Zygarde. Yeah, you were hunting Zygarde. Honestly, don't listen to me, obviously, but I'd love to see you do more DAs for Zygarde. I was actively watching you do that. I don't know, something about DAs I've always enjoyed watching, and yeah, I was really, really locked in when you were doing those DAs, man. Like, you know, it's a little biased because, you know, obviously I love Sword and Shield, and I love DAs. And just the thought of a shiny Zygarde would just go hard, man. So, yeah, if it was me, yeah. I mean, you said you're going to go in rotation anyway, so yeah, that should help. But yeah, I really enjoy your Zygarde DAs. Little combo is enough stimulation to say, oh yeah, for sure. And I need to, you know what I mean? Because my sleep schedule's so messed up still, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to go to bed, you know, 3-4 hours beforehand, basically. Because I think my sleep schedule is like, I get tired, and my body shuts down around 6-7 o'clock, and then I wake up at 3 a.m., which is not bad per se, but I don't get any benefit waking up at 3 a.m. You know what I mean? I mean, I work at 6 in the morning and I get ready at 5. So it gives me an hour to get ready. So, yeah, 2 hours before is just, I don't see a reason. You know what I mean? So, I kind of want to just, you know, shut down at around 9, 10 a.m. 10 p.m. Around 9, 10 p.m. is the perfect spot for me. Honestly, you know, when I yap like this, I find shinies, so that kind of scared me a little bit. You know what I mean? I was just looking at that Magikarp. I was like, oh shit. And I was like, oh wait, never mind. It's like my brain was trying to process seeing a shiny. That's how bad this... That's how bad I have it, man. That's how down bad I am. Diaz are a very focused activity. It's not as monotonous as regular hunting. You know what? I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. Because you have to obviously get to that point. And, you know, battling takes, you know, a little bit of brain power. Especially what you're going for, because Zygarde Complete is a POS, man. That thing is so strong. Yeah, I bet. So, I mean, you've done roamers, so you're fine. You know all about focusing, like putting a lot more effort into what you're hunting because it's demanded. You know what I mean? It's like the same as roaming. You can't like brainlessly roam. I mean, even if you do the gatehouse method for it, by going in and out the gatehouse, you still need to pay attention to your repels, basically. So you're gonna have to put, you know, a little bit more effort into it than just mindlessly doing it. You know what I mean? Like monotonous, like you said. So yeah, you're good. I mean, you have experience. I feel like if you can do a roamer, or if you hunted or successfully done more than 100 resets on a roamer, or dare I even say more than 1,000, you can tackle any hunt you want, really. Like, you'll be all set, really. I know this number and this amount of time and this many throws of the rod can seem very annoying, but and it is, but you know, you still keep going and not think about it too much, because in the back of your head you already know that you're doing something more challenging, basically. I don't think you could ever do single system hunts like you're doing, man. 6 systems for unknown has ruined you. Oh no, for sure. Yeah, no, I totally understand. I don't strictly single hunt because, you know, I'm using 2 systems technically. The only time you'll see me doing just one and not the other is if I'm doing roaming and heart gold, soul silver, maybe. Because I get you, you know what I mean? Like, me doing it like this, I've tried single hunting, and it just didn't feel the same, you know what I mean? I mean, I still I do separate things on 2 separate games, but I'm still using 2 systems. I'm not just using one. If that were the case, there is a hunt that I'm doing offline, and it's roaming. I don't know if you... obviously, you know Hanger of Rome, because you've done Roamer Week. He made... well, I'm not sure who made it, but he had a save file in Emerald that I pretty much took and put on my empty Emerald. And obviously, it's the Emerald where it's like slightly modified to where the TV stays on and you do the self-destruct strat for the Lotties. I've been doing that on my own time, and that's just single. Like, I can do that no problem. But I feel like if I'm streaming, or maybe even recording, I always have to have 2 systems. I mean, like, technically, I'm using 2, but for the sake of the hunt, yeah, it's like single each. I know what you mean, yeah. But, yeah, you doing all of those systems, you doing any less than that, yeah, I can feel that it would probably drive you crazy. Roamers feel different? Oh, for sure. They definitely do. That's why I still do them. I have a love for them. But, you know, that's kind of why I added another game or another system. Because I like the process and anticipation on which game will produce a shiny first. It's kind of like a race. It's kind of like I'm racing myself, is how I see it. But yeah, like I said, if I'm streaming or recording, I'll most likely never do just one system. I'll do one each, but not just one solo. Unless, you know, like I said, I'm on my own time. Which, in that case, I can pretty much relax and not really focus or worry as much on adding another game. Because at that point, I'm just mellowed out. So I don't realize that I'm just on one solo system. But that's the only time. If I'm streaming or recording, I'll definitely want to spice it up with just two. But, you know, I get what you mean. I'm not dual hunting, you know, per se. Because I'm not hunting, like, the same thing. Now, I will do that one day, but it'll be the Safari. Because the Safari is a different breed for me. I honestly am not a fan of Safari. So I do want to give myself a fighting chance at least. And that'll be the only excuse that I have to do a double hunt. Maybe even a triple. But other than that, it's just going to be two separate hunts going on at the same time. Alright, now they're coming in. Yeah, man, my advice to you, Beartic, don't ever fish in Gen 4. Don't do it. I mean, that's my advice to everybody. Do not fish in Gen 4. Unless you have, like, a good or super rod. Like, doing this hunt makes me scared to even hunt Feebas. Because that was a plan of mine that I wanted to do. At this point, that may not be for a long time. I really have to clear my mind once this phase is over for me to go back to doing any fishing hunt. Honestly. But if I can hunt Feebas with a good or super rod and still have the same consistency, then I won't worry as much. But if I absolutely need the old rod, which like I did in Emerald, not Emerald, like I did in the Dead Battery Sapphire, yeah, I'm gonna have to think long and hard about it, because the old rod is just cheeks, bro. And what sucks the most is, let me show you this. I mean, I can give you an example. Right. Okay, hold on. Right. Hold on. Right. Come on. Right. Here is where the encounter is generated. So if I miss that reel, I miss a whole encounter. And I missed quite a lot of them. So it's kind of like a roamer in a way when it comes to generation. Because you know how you talk to Celio, you give him the Sapphire, that's when the roamer is activated. Now you just have to go find it to see if it's shiny. But let's say that your game crashes or your battery dies on you, or your game or your system dies on you in the process. That could have been your shiny. You'll never know because you already generated it. So, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I just have demons in my head saying that, yeah, one of those reels that you missed was probably the shiny. And you're just working harder because you missed that one crucial reel. So yeah, man, this hunt is like stressful, bro. In a way. But I don't know. I'll put my big boy pants on. I can get through it. You don't think you'll ever hunt in Diamond and Pearl again? Wild Encounter is so slow. You know what? I never understood why people said that until I purchased Platinum. Because the last time I did play Diamond and Pearl was like when I was younger, and when it first came out, I think I was like 9 or 10. Maybe even 11. I can't remember how old I was. I think I was like 10 or 11. You know, obviously, you know, I was brain dead when I played Pokemon. I really didn't notice a lot. You know, I was just having fun overall. So I never understood why people said, oh, Diamond and Pearl slower, Diamond and Pearl slower. I'm like, it can't be that bad, man. People are just complaining. Man, last year, when I purchased both of these games, and when I finished my Chimchar hunt, and did a random encounter in that after I found the shiny, I was like, bro, now I get what people are talking about. So, yeah, most definitely. I had to experience it. I changed my tune so fast. I'm like, yeah, no, man. They got it. Everyone's got it. That's a valid criticism, man. Because I actually felt it. So I don't blame you, man. That's why I always ask myself, why do people hunt in Platinum way more than Diamond and Pearl? Found my answer starting to play it again. After 15 years or something like that. Not 15, but like 13 or something. But because I haven't played Sinnoh in a while. I played Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You know, obviously those are upgrades. So, you know, you didn't feel any of the sluggishness in those games. But I didn't play Diamond and Pearl 13 years prior to last year. And yeah, the difference showcased itself to me in plain sight. So yeah, I take back everything I said about those guys complaining about it, because I'm like, yeah, this is pretty slow. I mean, I still love the game, so. But I'll never excuse the fact that they are slow. Sadly. That means that I'm probably going to fly through encounters in Platinum. Or fly through some hunts in Plat. They won't be as long, I don't think. Because, you know, obviously Platinum helped out a lot in improving the pace. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What are you going to be doing for the rest of the evening, Beartick? Are you going to stream tonight, or no? Yeah, let me stop yapping. I yap way too much. I just go on a tangent for no reason. Nah, just organizing ZA boxes before work. Oh, you gotta work? Oh, man. Alright, I feel it. Yeah, you gotta get that money. I thought you were gonna be chilling for the rest of the night, but yeah, I forgot your work schedule is it's a bit different. So I forget that, you know, you work around that time. I was about to say work. I'm like, oh, I remember. Well, hopefully work goes by pretty quick for you, because I know for me it was a long time. It felt like I was in solitary confinement today. Not really. I can't really over-exaggerate like that. It was pretty busy. And, you know, I like it better when it's busy, obviously. You know, for obvious reasons. So, today wasn't that bad. Now, tomorrow and Sunday maybe snooze fests, unfortunately. Especially Sunday. Because, you know, Sunday at my job is like, why am I even there? To be honest. Like, why is there even service on Sunday? But Yeah, that's just how it is, man. That's just life. So I don't question it. But yeah, Sundays are like pretty much the worst days for me, and Monday, because you know, business is very slow on those days. But yeah, I feel it, man. Hopefully you have a good day at work. Pump out those hours. I'm trying to find something else as well so I can make a little extra. Because there's a lot that I need to do. I just bought a new phone too. And I'm going to try to pay that off. And then I'm thinking about getting a new PC. So, yeah, I have a lot to do. And a lot of other personal stuff. I think I'm just trying to do everything too fast, so I just gotta do everything one at a time, if I can. Oh yeah, no problem. Anytime, anytime. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I get some good sleep tonight, because I didn't really sleep too well last night. I think that's why I was tired for so long, a little later, or earlier. I did not have a good night of sleep last night. Low-key had anxiety. So, yeah, I'm gonna focus on knocking out tonight. But, yeah, making some pretty good progress. Just hope the bites don't stop. Get comfortable. Oh yeah, I gotta start drinking a lot more water. I think that's another problem too, is that I don't drink enough water. You drink way more. I may need a Gatorade. Man, why don't this thing just turn yellow, man? Just put me out of my misery. At the same time, have me jump out my chair. Damn near. You know? Because, you know, obviously that's probably going to be the reaction that I get waiting so long. Anticipation is building. But I do wonder if I'll hit 20,000 for this thing and not see a thing. Anything. I know another streamer. He is a French streamer. He's still stuck doing Diamond and Pearl starters for Turtwig. Well, he's doing a Diamond starter. I mean, it doesn't really matter what game, but yeah, he's doing a Gen 4 starter. Single system. And he's 19,000 and has had 3 uncatchable Starly phases. And he still keeps going, man. He's honestly motivation for me, because 3 uncatchable Starlies at 19,000, he's been roughly hunting it for a year. It's pain, man. I don't know how he's still going. Honestly, he has like way more determination than I do, man. Because I honestly probably would have took a break. I'm almost feeling about taking a break for this Magikarp, to be honest. And seeing him go 19k with 3 uncatchable phases, I have no room to say anything. I gotta catch up to him first. But yeah, hopefully he finds it, man, because, bro, I saw the look on his face after he found his 3rd phase, his 3rd uncatchable, at 18,000. Yeah, he literally face palmed for a good like 10 minutes, almost. I'm like, yeah, totally understandable, man. Just pure silence for almost 30 minutes. Yeah, man, it hits, man. It hits you, and not in a good way. Feels like you got hit in the sack, man. It really does. So, good luck to him, man. Hopefully he finds it. Meanwhile, I somehow completed all mine. I still don't believe that. But I got it done somehow. But I don't think I'll ever believe it, you know. But at least it's fact that it is finished. Oh, man, let me sit up. Yeah, I gotta lock in just to make sure I don't miss any more reels. Excuse me. All I ask for is that I keep this pace for another hour, because it usually takes me an hour to get to 80 fishing encounters. So this is kind of beating it by 10 minutes. And that's really good. That means I've gotten good bites. So hopefully this keeps going, and maybe I can do another 100. Maybe. Damn, I'm almost at 9,000 for my other face. Ooh-wee. Just no more Starlies, please. You know, it's always so funny how your game wants to distribute luck. It just hits you out of nowhere. You think you can anticipate it? Nah, it just hits you out of nowhere for real. You gotta be like not thinking about it and it just shows up. Yeah, man. Whew. I'm good. Alrighty. Oh, that was a long one. I do feel it coming, though. It's a weird feeling. I could probably get it at any moment. It's one of those weird feelings when you know, when you kind of anticipate it a little bit. It may show up, may not. It'd be nice. I'm not gonna jinx it, though. Kind of think of it, a shiny Bidoof would kind of go nuts. I know it's not what I want to see, but I think it'd be pretty dope the more I think about it. I think maybe the reason why is because I never seen one. All right. Mm. My hands getting sweaty, man. Damn. Whew. All right, need some water. Ooh. Okay. A second. Oh, man. Okay. Two more. I gotta see if my brother's up. I gotta ask him a question. I think after this hunt, I'm gonna go back to playing music, like playlists and stuff. I haven't done that in a while. I think that's I think people get tired of listening to the game volume, which I understand. I'll save the game volume for like more important hunts. What's up, Gizmo? How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, we're making actually a really good time on this carp hunt. All right. Okay. Need some more water. Just leave that right there for now. Okay. 100 more. Check something quick. All right. Oh yeah, I wanted to also show you guys, whoever's lurking, if they want to unlurk for a minute, but if you want to keep lurking, that's fine. There was a video that I think everybody should watch. It's in Japanese only, but you can also turn on subtitles. But it's on the Pokemon Company's Japanese page. Unlurk mode activated. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, where is it? Uh-oh. Whoa. Not that. I'm already showing that. One moment for me while I get it. I'm gonna share my screen right quick. If you guys haven't watched this already, obviously it's in Japanese, so I don't know what it is called, but this is the YouTube page right here, Pokemon Company, Pokemon Co. JP. Go to their page, watch the latest video. And yes, it does involve Gardevoir, but this Poketoon right here, I watched the whole thing. It's only 8 minutes. I highly recommend that everybody watches this. Like, it is one of the best pieces of media I think I've consumed in a while. And I know a lot of people would probably get the wrong idea seeing it because of how Gardevoir's reputation is, obviously. But no, man, this literally is... Yeah, no, watch this. No, please. Like, take it from me. This was very well written. Like, my goodness. Like, this is a little preview of it all. But you see how much budget they put into this. You know, the animation is spectacular. And obviously it's all in Japanese, so just go to this, you know, closed caption, and it'll, you know, bring up the subtitles in English. But please watch this. Like, I recommend it. It's so good. It's really good. You know, I have a buddy, you guys might not know him, you guys may know him, Tales of Taylor. He's watched it too. And he can vouch for me that, yeah, no, this was amazing. This little 8-minute OVA, you won't regret it, man. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, please check it out. Like, that shit hit me in the feels almost. It was so good. And barely any anime does that to me anymore. So, and you guys are all fans of Pokemon, so it hits different too. But, yeah, please watch that. But, yeah, you guys can go ahead and, if you guys were lurking, you go back into lurk mode and do what you need to do, or whatever, you know, all that stuff. But I needed to get that out there. It's so good, man. I'm not gonna let you guys down on that. And it's one of those types of media that's not real. Well, I can't really say it's not that well advertised, because it is sitting around 718,000 views, but I don't know if that's strictly from Japan or how much of those views are strictly from Japan. But yeah, no, this needs to be advertised way more, or even English dub it for honestly, you know, for Pete's sake, just English dub it and put it out there, because man, you know, Pokemon, the actual Pokemon anime that we've known for like 20 plus years and stuff, that doesn't compare to this. Like, this is like what I showed you is on a whole nother league. But anyway, let me stop glazing, because you guys can watch it obviously and you'll see what I mean. I just wish it had more advertisement, and if it takes dubbing it in English to do that, they need to get on it ASAP. Because, you know, people like myself will watch this, even if it is in Japanese, and still enjoy it. You know, that doesn't stop us from obviously consuming media, because obviously most of the shows or anime that we watch we listen into it in Japanese anyway. You know, obviously we have the subtitles, but we watch it in Japanese anyway, so that's not stopping anybody. But yeah, I just had to show you guys, tell you guys about it. Wish they put the same amount of work in the games as people put in that animation. Preach to the choir, Jizzy. Will do. Yeah, thank you, Beartick. Yeah, Gizmo. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you won't be disappointed once you watch it. I'll be right back. I gotta ask my brother something real quick. I'll be right back. Actually, scratch that. He is knocked out. Yeah, he is not waking up anytime soon. He was snoring. Yeah, he's fast asleep. He's like asleep. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna... It'd be criminal if I woke him up and he was sleeping that good. So we press on. You know what? I know it really doesn't matter, because I could do it if I wanted to, even like without like a massive audience. But you know, sometimes I would love to do like a reaction or like a watch along, but that also comes with its problems. Obviously, I don't want to get striked. You know, Nintendo, and separate from Nintendo Pokemon, well, they're like the same entity. They will get on you for that. I am pretty sure. So, even if I did want to, you know, do a little watch along or whatever, a reaction, it just wouldn't work. Because Pokemon doesn't want that. They don't like that. They're like, you watch it on your own time, don't restream it, don't do anything like that. So I was just thinking about that, even if I did want to. Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. Who's calling me, man? Oh my god, bro. Anyway. My goodness. But yeah, if you guys do decide to watch that short, I want your feedback. If you like. Because I normally don't even do that, but it was just so good that something told me to tell you guys, of course. And I never do that, especially not with anime, so. Yeah, if you guys do watch it, then tell me how you like it. Or tell me how it was, or how it went, whatever. Alright, let's get back. Let's see. Okay. All right. Whew. Trying to get comfy. Well, hope you guys are having a good night. I'm like totally awake now, so hopefully by the time I have to go to sleep, I can go to sleep. That's the scary thing. That's the scary part. Because I got a big weekend. Where's my shiny? Oh. Just watched? Oh, wow, that was quick. Nice. Very good. Yeah, man, I told you. It was amazing, man. It actually, I didn't really expect it a lot from it, obviously. Didn't expect a lot from it going in. And when I left, I was amazed. I'm like, yeah, I got to let people know. It was good. I don't know what made them do it, you know? I don't know how people's brains work. I don't know why now of all times. I don't know, It's just kind of question yourself. Where was this all that time? Or all this time? But I don't know. I guess here we are. I mean, I guess it's better than not. I guess, yeah, just better than not doing it. But yeah, I was thoroughly impressed. All right. What up, Strizzy? What's going on, bro? What you up to tonight, Striz? Not much, man. Just trying to finish reading The Shining tonight. If you finish it at a decent time, might watch a movie tonight. All right, for sure. What's The Shining? If it's not too much to explain. What's a book by Stephen King that they turned into a movie in 1980? One of the better early horror films. Oh, okay. Most definitely. Into the spooky month, I see. It is October. You've been reading the book for a while. Look a bit longer than you anticipated to read it, but you only have like 150 so pages left. Okay, that's not bad. For sure. It's good you enjoyed it. Or are enjoying it. That's what's up. Oh, that was fast. Oh, excuse me. Says you have just under 5 hours left on it. I'm sorry, 4. It has a sequel named Doctor Sleep, but I don't think you want to just want to jump straight into it just yet. I feel that. I mean, it depends on, I guess, if you're very curious and I love reading. I don't know. But yeah. I've seen the Doctor Sleep movie already. Oh, that's why. Gotcha. So kind of know what happens in the book. Yeah. Kind of want to read something you don't know what happens to. Yeah, most definitely. That makes way more sense. I think it's also like 600, 700 pages, and I want to get through some of my shorter books at the end, a moment. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. 600 to 700 pages is a lot for me, of course. I'm not much of a reader. I'm more visual, of course. You have another Stephen King book you really want to read called 11/22/63, but it's 850 pages. Oh, man. That is a lot of reading. You got to be a bookworm to be, like, going through all those pages, man. Yeah, my attention span for reading, not good at all. I'll be real. It's not good at all. So I would say have fun reading that if you get to it. Yeah, like I said, I'm more visual. The most I'll read is like manga, but even then, if the anime is out for it, you know, I'll just watch the anime. But if it's like an ongoing series, it's only like, what, 8 pages? 8 to 10 pages, and then I'm good. So, pacing myself is good. But I should try to read a book and get through it. Really enjoyed reading a good amount last couple of years. I have a bit of a library in your bedroom. I actually had to buy bookshelves for them. All right. Also been reading Invincible, which is a oh yeah, no, I know Invincible. Yeah. Yeah, everyone loves Invincible. Well, most people do. You know, it's pretty good. Yeah, no, I've watched it. I actually squad watched it with a couple of buddies. Well, just like the first animated show that they made of it. Not sure if they made more since then, but I watched the first one, which I think covered a lot of what the book had, or the comic book had. But yeah. Obviously, the famous Omni-Man meme. So, yeah. You bought a 3 compendiums? I don't know what that is, honestly. Since I was so tired of the long wait times they've been between seasons on the show. Okay. Gotcha. Interesting. Yeah, I need to consume some new media instead of watching the same thing over and over. Oh, excuse me. I'm all over the place tonight. It's kind of how for manga they have like these versions of the manga with like 4 or 5 volumes, like Berserk Deluxe books. Yeah, right. I didn't read Berserk, but I'm familiar with the structure. Yeah, everyone talks about Berserk. They love it. I heard it's pretty good too. Everyone loves guts. And from what I've heard, yeah, what's there not to love about him? Yeah, the only shows that I've watched consistently that have a manga that I just watch the anime for is One Piece and Attack on Titan. I didn't read the manga for any of those. No, I did read the manga for Naruto. And I guess we want to add Dragon Ball Z to it, because obviously no one was reading manga at that time for Dragon Ball Z. So I don't know if I count that, but yeah. I just watch the anime if needed. Now, I can still read One Piece manga if I want to, you know, get caught up in everything. If I don't want to get spoiled, but I'm patient. I can wait. Now, if it gets to some point where I really need to know what happens, I'll just read the manga. I guess that's a good thing. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so it's the same with the compendium. Each compendium for Invincible has 48 comic books combined. Jeez, that's a lot. That's a lot of comic books. 48? Damn. Jeez. Yeah, it's a big-ass book. It's like 3 of them. Bro, I bet that thing is... I bet it's girthy, man. So just under 150 total comic books worth. That's crazy. Yeah, I bet that thing is heavy. It's a read at the decks kind of book. Yeah. Most definitely. Yeah, I kind of feel bad because I don't even read books. Definitely not a mobile one you can take anywhere. Yeah, that's insane, yeah. I wish I was more interested in books. Honestly. I feel like I should be. All my friends read. So I kind of feel left out. You got too many hobbies? I mean, that's not bad. It's not a bad thing. You keep yourself occupied. I don't have enough. Reading, gaming, music, movies, TV shows, photography, keyboards. Yeah, that's a lot, man. Mine's just music, gaming. That's it. Unfortunately. I'm going to try to expand my horizon if I can. Try that challenge in 2024, but only made it to like 200 days. You're challenging yourself again in 2026 to try to watch a movie every single day of the year. Every single day? That sounds like a lot. That sounds like a lot of media to consume every day. And movies aren't short either, so yeah, that's... Ooh. Yeah, if you can do that, man, that's an accomplishment. There we go. Whew. What a night. I can't believe it's already 7, man. It gets dark so early now. I don't like this season. Want to try and hit 1,000 movies watched? You're at 556. Yeah, it kind of sounds like a tall order, but I know you can do it. You put your mind to it, you can do anything, really. Except fly. But yeah. Man, hands getting sweaty. It's dark like 20 minutes after you wake up now. It's all... Yeah, I know, man. Tell me about it. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, sounds like a tall order. Ended up finishing up that keyboard last night. Yeah, I saw you watching. And dude, I passed out like 30 minutes into your stream, man. I don't know what's wrong with me. But yeah, that was entertaining. Took 2 hours, but it came out nice. That's good. I have to go back to that stream and see the product, or the final product. But yeah, that's what's up, man. Taking all the keys apart and stuff. Yeah, it was entertaining. But glad it came out nice. Yeah, that's good to hear, man. There's too many Starly in this route, man. I get it's the regional bird, but this thing's like everywhere. Thinking of turning it into a video if you can. Okay, that sounds good. But I think you messed up the audio tracks, so you may not have any audio during the VOD when you downloaded it, which you can do some voiceover for. Yeah, looks like you got options, at least. Yeah, you can make it work. But yeah, you should turn it into a video. Alright, hold on. Let me sit up. Oh, man. Clean my glasses, too. I think my eyesight's getting worse, or it's just that my glasses are smudgy. I'm gonna do a little DIY YouTube channel. Next up, you have a PSP you want to reshell and add some new buttons and stuff too. That sounds cool. You could do some stuff with DSs too, or no? Or thinking about it? There we go. You actually want to do a series of modding every Nintendo handheld console. Okay. I don't know about DS, though. The reshells are generally shit, but you might do one of the turning DS into a Game Boy macro. Those single-screen modded DSs. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. You should actually do it. And if I could buy it off you, that'd be great. But, you know, obviously it's up to you. No pressure. Like, you know, send you a system to mod. You can just do it on stream. I don't know. Just a thought. I definitely do that. Let's see. Yeah, after these next 60, I'm gonna head to bed. I need to get some good sleep tonight. Potentially someday, once you get more time into doing it and more comfortable with modding, be down for it to do stuff with people. Okay. I'm okay at it now, but definitely a lot of room for improvement. Gotcha. Yeah, sounds good. Got a lot of projects, I see. Okay. Damn, it's the second one with Intimidate. I think if I get a shiny Shinx, it's going to have Rivalry. One day, I'd love to just make some consoles or keyboards, etc., and do like a charity auction for them, where the stream making it would also be a charity stream. So yeah, that'd be cool. You've done some charity stuff before too, so yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, you should. Sounds like you got a lot going on. Wish I had all those ideas, or wish I had more ideas on what to do. I gotta finish an idea before I even do that. So hopefully I get the things that I want to do done. I'm slacking tremendously. Yeah, it would be really cool. There we go. Okay. Hold on. Hold on one sec. I'll be right back. I gotta change something. One sec. I'll be right back. Oh, man. Oh, I'm getting old, man. Alright, I'm back. Had to turn down the heat because it got way too hot in here. It's almost sweating. It didn't feel too good. Alright. Yeah, that sounds like all good options, Triz. Oh, man. Like I said, I wish I had... Excuse me. Wish I had as much options like that. I need to start thinking on what else I want to do. Yeah, it's like hard to breathe too. Yeah, the air quality where I'm at sucks, bro. Wow, damn, that was fast. I wish all of them were like that. I'll probably keep shiny hunting on Twitch and then do year-end compilations on YouTube, but I don't know if you're going to keep making content on it. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Damn. I see. Just wasn't really having fun with it when you were making the Safari video or the tier list vid. And if I'm going to lock in with content, you have to make it on something you enjoy. Oh, no. Totally understandable. Totally understandable, man. I hope that's not the case, but if it is, then you have to move somewhere else, then definitely support that. Yeah, I don't know, I just have a problem. I just love seeing shinies. But yeah, I understand. It's just unfortunate, you know? Oh, sure, you're gonna keep saying you're gonna keep streaming it though? Okay. Just probably not gonna make it an actual content style of videos on it. That's fair. Respectful. Oh, I respect it, yeah. Yeah, man. If you see, you mean, at least you'll still hunt. So, it's all good. Alright, 50 more to go. Yeah, probably I was going to do that. You just enjoy Pokemon too much. Yeah. I do. I do too. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to stop doing this. Well, there maybe at like some point I take a break, but I don't know. There's just too much I want to do to stop, so I'm going to keep going. I just feel like content there isn't much for you to do with it. That's fair, yeah. I don't really care about doing Nuzlocke and stuff like that, so content-wise, it just feels limiting, keeping it strictly to Shine. Yeah, I can see that, yeah. Especially if you're not doing it in the newer games, of course, because I think that's like where all the attention is now. I mean, people still hunt in the old generations, but more gravitating to the new generation Pokemon games and shiny hunting in those, which obviously was going to happen. So, yeah. Yeah, unless you're doing it in the new games, you're kind of stagnant. Shiny hunting in newer games just doesn't feel as rewarding or exciting. Oh yeah, I totally agree. 3DS era was the last rewarding feeling time for hunting. Oh, I feel so too. I think it may have just ended in, like, for me, it just stopped having as much weight after Sun and Moon, I'd say. Or maybe X and Y, but yeah. It is what it is. But I'm not saying that I discredit people finding shinies in the newer games. It's just that's all the, you know, that's all where the attention's going. So, no people are doing like staircase glitch AFK methods for shiny. Yeah, I seen that. Yep, I've seen people posting a full wall of shiny Pokemon in ZA, and I'm like, how's this? Yeah, that's right. Damn, man, that is so true. Yeah, couldn't be me. I can't do it like that. I can't. Yeah, it's just like people that are viewers want to, you know, see people get instant shinies. So it doesn't feel like, I guess to them, feels like wasting their time in the stream. So they need to see a shiny like that day, that same day. But yeah, it just is what it is. But yeah, that is not fun for me. I have to be somewhat engaged into the hunt, not just be AFK. All right. Not too many good bites this hour, but we made it to 9K in the other phase. Sword and Shield is the closest feeling game for shiny hunting, but having the ability to only encounter your target kind of ruins it for you. Like phasing and possible finding other Pokemon in Sword. I just don't walk into other Pokemon. Yeah, most definitely. Totally understandable. I'm surprised I didn't even shiny hunt in the newer games, but if I did, it would definitely be Sword and Shield. Hello, sir. You were supposed to have Golden Magikarp by this point? KL. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. I am just almost over this fishing. Like, I am so close. I'm trying to hold it together. It's hard, man. You've done a few hunts in Sword, mostly for exclusives like Galar Zig and Galar Mime, etc. Yeah, that's what I would do too. I would like doing the exclusives for sure. If only it was chain fishing. Right. But that kind of feels like the easy way out, right? I don't know if my pride would let me do that. Honestly. No offense to other people doing it, or would want to do it, to save time, obviously, but yeah, nah. Alright, I'm gonna lurk. Have a good stream, bro. Thank you, Strizzy. Yeah, after these next couple, I'm gonna dip. I gotta get some good sleep tonight, man. Like I said, I didn't sleep well yesterday. So, I'm not feeling like my usual self right now, but I appreciate it. Yeah, you have a good night. Chain fishing in Gen 6 is fun when it's one of the 5%. Yeah, I could see that, yeah. At least make it a little bit challenging, for sure. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to hunt in Gen 6. In this game, if I'm not using the radar, I'm just kind of screwed. You did the Huntail one time? I love Huntail, man. I need to hunt for a shiny Clan Pearl in Gen 3. But that's what's up, man. Right. Yeah, I gotta get a lot of sleep. Like right after the stream, I'm going straight to bed, man. I never do that, but I have to. Also, remember you went for Gligar and Hordes in X when you were still doing Method, and you gave up after phasing on 5% Arbok Horde? Damn. Just gave up and didn't go back to it? I mean, Arbok's not a bad shiny. Oh, you Masu'd it instead? Okay, fair. And also Sun, Ultra Moon, you think? Okay. Yeah, I had Ultra Sun, but then I sold it. I might buy it again one day. Oh, you had both. Nice. Yeah, I had both of everything of the older generation. You know, red, blue on Virtual Console, gold, silver, and crystal Virtual Console, ruby, sapphire, emerald, diamond, pearl, plat. Now, I don't have original black and white. I do have black, too, though. Gen 7 was fun. I just love the music. Yeah, it was a pretty good game. It was a pretty good game. I totally didn't think so at the time, but I grew to enjoy it. Fun story. You originally picked Sun over Moon solely because of Alolan Ninetales. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I just did Sun because Solgaleo looked cooler to me. Oh yeah, most definitely know you love Ninetales. QB, yep. Your favorite? Yep, absolutely. That's fair. I do want a shiny Ninetales in Fire Red. I love that shiny. And especially a Sprite in Fire Red Leaf Green, too. That's going to be a challenge. Oh, wow. I think that's like the first level 10 Magikarp I've seen today, and that's actually pretty sad because I usually see 3 or 4. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm unlucky today. Obviously. As always. So apparently because the reason you have to fill out the thingy for being affiliate again, which isn't difficult to do even if you're not earning money from Twitch, you have to do it to keep your emotes. You have to redo it? Wait, why do you have to redo it? Might be a Canada thing. Yeah, that's strange, man. Hopefully you resolve all that. Yeah, I wouldn't know. That's pretty crazy. It's not hard for you to do for the taxes or whatever. Oh, you said it's for the tax. Okay, gotcha. For sure. Well, that's good. It's not hard to do. You can just get it done. Damn, my hands are sweaty. Man. This is about to hit 10K too, man. That's crazy. Let's just say fill out this form thingy, fill out, wait for approval, then it's done. For sure. Yeah, that's not bad. Doesn't sound too bad. Yeah, man, my hands, man. Yeah, Diamond Pearl doing me dirty, man. I was way more lucky in Gen 3 than this. Honestly. Oh. The only problem is you have to log in and you have your mom's phone connected to Twitch. You have a phone, no actual used to have a phone number. But her phone isn't receiving calls for some reason, so you can't log in, but might end up switching it to a trusted friend's phone. Yeah, that seems like it'd probably be the only option, right? Yeah, that may be what you just had. That may be the only way you can do it. I would do that. And then change the number later. Just to be sure. Just to be sure. Excuse me. The Switch can't text her the login code, but I also have till the end of the year to do it. Yeah. At least you have some time. Uh-oh. It's about that time. It's the night. 75-23, not bad. But it's not showing the dark theme yet. That's weird. Maybe we'll now. I think it kind of just takes a minute. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it takes a minute. Alright, should be both nighttime now, so I'm going to be seeing the Cricket Tots for a bit. Also didn't Shiny Hunt today because your 3DS card stopped. Oh no. So it was a ZA day. Your new 3DS cord came in today. Hopefully it functions properly and you'll be returning to Mess Red and White too. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, it's about that time in the game now. The first thing I see is a Bidoof. That's crazy. Still happy you got the Charmander done? Yeah, that was pretty lit. Yeah, we just gotta be grateful for what we have. There it is. He's gonna be a cool Mega Shiny Charizard X? Exactly. It's gonna be pretty sick. Yeah, I gotta go back to Generation 6 at some point. I wanted to before Legends Z8 came out, but it's all good. Actually, eventually you make progress in X towards the Amora hunt. Yeah. It'd be alright. Let me see. Get out way. ZA still had you hooked? Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hope I don't develop arthritis doing this hunt, man. I'm pressing a whole lot of buttons. I am so surprised I haven't seen this thing yet. Yeah, I gotta focus more on roamers once this is complete. There's no lie, these hunts are sucking the soul out of me. They're shiny hunting Drillbur. Oh, okay. You have 3 Machops, 2 Numbles, and a Gibble. So far, you trained up the shiny Gibble to Garchomp for a temporary member to help progress through the story. You named him Tuna. Nice. Shiny Garchomp. Let's go. Yeah, even though it's a subtle shiny, it's still good. At least you have something to steamroll the game through with. Yeah, good luck on that Drillbur. Yeah, man. I'm trying to get my own set of shinies, and it's not working out right now. Sadly. I just keep thinking today's gonna be the day, and it's just let me down. I have to spend 2 hours getting at least 200 encounters, which is crazy. Really wish I could pump out more. But I need a better rod for that. Oh. Excuse me. Got the Mega Stone too, so pink everywhere. Also, at one point, you were wondering why the heck you couldn't evolve Tuna. You accidentally gave her the camera up Mega Stone instead. Oh no. Yeah, that was the reason for sure. It needs a proper stone. Yeah, I get that, man. Honest mistake. You gotta always double check. Well, that is pretty wild. Camera update. Or Camerite, or whatever it is. In your defense, Garchomp was right under camera up. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. Yep, it happens, man. There we go. Ooh-wee. I kept thinking the Mega Button seems full and ready for use. Why can't he Mega Evolve? Exactly, yeah. That big button down there that you just press. Yep, I understand. But now it can, so you're good. Alright, 10 more and I can just go to bed, man, because I'm just tired. No offense, but I am just so ready to get into bed. But I gotta finish it just for hopes that the next few may surprise me. I hope. But you did make a rogue battle thinking you could Mega Evolve Garchomp but couldn't? Oh man. Yeah, I'm not sure how ZA works necessarily, but I get that. Did you ever play PLA? I did play PLA, yes. But not a lot. I did finish it, though. But I only played through it once. I didn't really even know how the battle mechanics worked. I just pressed buttons. I'll be real. Yeah, I just pressed buttons. I didn't know what I was doing. I just had fun playing the game. That was, you know, Generation 4 themed, so I didn't exactly know what was going on. The Rogue Megas are ZA versions of the Noble boss fight. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Oh boy. So you have to dodge various attacks as well. Yeah, I've seen the rogue battles. And people running around and then the megas going crazy too. A lot of fun, awesome battle theme. Yeah, I have to listen to it. I haven't really listened to much of the themes, but I gotta listen. I gotta listen to the music more. I'll definitely do that tonight and tomorrow. Just, you know, go through the music, see what I like, because I enjoy music. I mean, if any mainline Pokemon game does something right, it's the music. Yeah, exactly. I can't believe Legends ZA is actually a mainline game. Was PLA a mainline game? I don't know how they determine if something's mainline or not. I thought it was just the generation. You think kinda? Well, I looked online, it said it was a mainline game, but I'm like, how? You know, what do they classify? I mean, obviously, I think, you know, how they classify mainline games is like through the generations, and it's like the main title that contributes to the new story. But yeah, I don't know how they do it. It's not entirely a spinoff like Stadium or Pokken. That's what I thought it was, but because I know it's like X and Y, but in the future. So are they basically saying that ZA is pretty much Pokemon Z or something? I have no idea. I have no clue. I do not know. It's mainline because they said so? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It plays like a mainline game? Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Scarlet and Violet in a way. So I don't know, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Was PLA a mainline game? Like there's starters, a full story, a legendary involved. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that makes a little sense. Personally put Legends in its own category, but each Legends game is shown to be different. Yeah, I see. It's pretty interesting, I guess. PLA was technically mainline. Gotcha. I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't if ZA is mainline. You know? That just seems like it's right on the edges of mainline games. Yeah, that's how I feel. For the most part, yeah. But hey, just like Pokemon, yeah, like, you know, like Beartick said, like they said so. So, I guess that's why. Because another one of my viewers said that it was a mainline game, and I was like, it surely can't be a mainline game. And I looked it up, and I'm like, it said it was a mainline game. I'm like, what? Yeah, I don't know. Because, you know, obviously when I think of mainline, I think of, you know, the big three, if there are three or four, you know what I mean? Like the new generation of Pokemon. That's totally exclusive, that has, you know, not kind of like a new beginning, because Pokemon's never really a new beginning, but basically, you know, like the next generation that still follows the formula of older Pokemon games. I mean, you can say that with any Pokemon game, but yeah, I don't know. It's just when I think of mainline games, obviously, you know, I'm thinking the new generation. And it has to be, like, the new. Like, it needs to be new. Like, ZA, it is new, but most of the Pokemon that we see aren't new. It's just, you know, the Megas and stuff. And another story. But, you know, we're not really seeing new Pokemon. We're just seeing new evolutions of the gimmick. But, yeah. It's whatever. I'm looking into it too much. Because, you know, we played X and Y before. So. That's what I'm saying, you know. I don't know. Maybe it's connected. Or they use the connection as to why they made it a mainline game. Maybe. Though some Pokemon in ZA haven't been seen as alphas, and that's fun. Yeah, I saw that, yeah. Alright, gotta grab food before work. Good luck on your last encounters. Thank you, Beartick. Yeah, it's only like 3 more, but I appreciate it. Have a good night at work. And I have to get as much rest as I can, because, like I said, I wasn't able to sleep good last night, so I'm just ready to be done, so I can have a better day tomorrow. So I don't have to be sapped, basically. And plus these lights, man. I think my eyes are getting worse. I gotta go get my eyes checked. It's like they're burning me. Like, these are supposed to be like protective filters for these lights, but they're still irritating me. So I gotta see what I can do. I don't want to destroy my eyesight completely, because I can't even see that far away, so pretty sure my sight got worse. Actually, I got good sleep, though. Woke him up by fire alarm test. That was supposed to happen last Friday, but happened today instead. Otherwise, you gotta go sleep. Yeah, that's crazy. I'd be so mad if I got woken up to that. Alright, 2 more, man. Come on. Please. Hands are sweaty, too. I just want to relax. This fishing pisses me off, man. Usually wake up early before they happen and put on headphones because you don't like loud noise. Yeah, I don't either. Me neither. Yeah, I would hate to get woken up like that. I usually wake up before my alarm, so it's all good for me. Come on, please. Alright, last one. Jeez. When will my suffering end? 224 hours, bro. Crazy. Like, fire alarms of any kind have always been the worst for you because you have sensitive ears. Yeah, most definitely. I do too. I have very sensitive ears. No Pokerus on either one. Alright, guys. You guys have a great night. I'm going to go get some rest. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll definitely be more alert and awake. I promise. So, yeah. You guys have a good one. I'm out. Nah, we'll do the 6 more tomorrow. I gotta go. But, yeah. Thank you, Gizmo, KL, Baratic. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. And Strizzy. And everyone who's lurked. I know Lazy was one of them that lurked. Alright, I'm out of here. I'm getting some sleep. See you guys.